Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. It is Tuesday, the 12th day of October. We're like halfway through this month already. How in the world did that happen? Not quite half, but getting there. National Savings Day today. I checked my savings account and...
might want to do a little more of that.
Yeah, I might need to work on that. National Vermont Day today. National Free Thought Day today. Unless you're on Facebook. Yeah, it's not so.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
Is it crazy the things that they're blocking
Oh my
lately?
gosh.
There's a
I
picture
saw
of a
some
daisy.
like keto bars that were blocked.
I don't know what's going on there. National Farmers Day, and round of applause for the farmers, by the way. I'm not kidding. There's no joke here. I'm serious. Without farmers, we would all be very, very, very hungry.
Yeah.
Growing up, I had a chance to work on a farm. It is hard work, too. And National Gumbo Day today. All of that happening. Plus, it's a Tuesday, and let me see. Is this correct? According to my
Tuesdays with
notes,
Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie. Yeah, we're going to talk to Heidi's dad. That's coming your way before you know it. It's my father-in-law. It's a fun little program coming up. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. According to a study, more than 50,000 people is who they talked to, and 11% of the global population frequently experience abdominal pain when they eat. The study finds that pain while eating is the most common among people age 18 to 28.
Oh my gosh.
So while they're eating, they're like, oh, my stomach doesn't feel good. That happens to me when I go to a buffet after like the third or fourth hour.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing, I'm sure.
I'm just kidding. It's usually the second hour. All right. A new study says athletes... No, that's not what it says. A new study says... Where are my new reading glasses? A new study says adults feel happier when surrounded by houseplants. Compared to what?
Okay.
Surrounded by other adults. Where's the one
that
with
I might
athletes?
agree with. It depends on the adults.
I do actually feel that way. And do we have any houseplants anymore?
We do.
Do we?
In the guest rooms, yes.
Well, why are they in the guest rooms?
And in a bathroom.
I never see them there. All right. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At BetterCreditCards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. California man accused of lugging a whole lot of meth through Illinois. I think we actually talked about this. Henry Dunas pulled over on I-80 in Will County for switching lanes without using a signal. Investigators ended up finding a plastic bin filled with what they say is 22 pounds of meth.
Woo!
And they say that is worth more than $245,000.
Holy cow.
No further details were immediately available, but I'm pretty sure this is more detail than we had last time we talked about it. So
That's a lot of money.
yeah, that is a lot of money. So don't do that, though. It's a bad idea. Meth is such a bad drug.
Oh my gosh, it's awful.
I don't know anybody ever who looked back and said, I'm
I'm
so
really glad that I went down that path.
But I know many people who say meth ruined my life.
Yep.
So, and there are people sitting in jail right now saying exactly that. So be very, very careful. And best way to avoid having that problem, just avoid
Just don't do any drugs.
Yeah, that's what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Emily Ratajkowski. Am I saying that right?
I have no idea.
She says Robin Thicke fondled her buttocks during the taping of the video Blurred Lines. Robin Thicke is saying, no, I did not. So I don't know.
Was it part of the video?
I don't know. I'm not sure. The much anticipated and now out Sopranos prequel, The Many Saints of Newark.
I've heard really
hit
good
theaters.
things.
Yeah. It came out October 1st. And I have not seen it, but I've heard many people who have are raving about how great it is. So our son is a big fan of The Sopranos. We've only seen like maybe half the episodes,
But we loved it.
And then
when
he
we were
gave us
watching it.
he gave us the DVDs to watch. And then he came back over like 2 months later. He's like, "What'd you think?" And I'm like, "Oh, we haven't watched them yet."
We
And then he
haven't
took them
done
home.
that. Yeah.
So apparently, no Sopranos for us. Katie Couric was seen on the beaches of East Hampton ahead of her release of her new tell-all book. It's called Going There. So I'm not sure where there is, but apparently it was East Hamptons. There you go. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. The Queen of England is in the news.
Okay.
She is reportedly spending millions of dollars to defend Prince Andrew against claims that he was with underage women.
Really?
So she's spending tons of money to defend the guy.
Wow.
Meanwhile, it's looking like it's probably not going to help anyway. So I don't know. Boy, I bet she's not happy with him.
Wow.
Not at all. Elon Musk was spotted in Los Angeles for the first time since his split from Grimes. That's news. How is that news? Celebrity tattoo artist John Boy owes over $150,000 in New York City rent. By the way, he did Kendall Jenner's latest tattoo.
Okay.
So that's why he's in the news. An auction house is now taking bids to own the rights to the classic Folgers coffee jingle. The best part of waking up
Yeah, I
is
remember that
Folgers
one.
in your cup. Why would you want to own the rights to that? Because unless you're Folgers, it's not going to make a lot of sense. The best part of waking up is a Snickers in your cup. I mean,
Oh, now I want a Snickers.
well, I kind of do too. Maybe that jingle does work for things. A former Disney park employee who used to greet guests as a Disney character says she was often hit on by married men who tried to slip her their hotel keys.
Ew.
She was like one of the greeters, and the guys were like, "Hey, want to come to my room?"
Ew.
And she said, "Quit acting goofy." Or I don't know what she said. Have no idea. And Alaskan National Park is hosting an event called Fat Bear Week. It's a 7-day March Madness style competition where fat bears are pitted against each other for internet votes. So at first I was thinking, are they doing like live
they're
cam videos?
fighting?
It's just photos. And then you vote on. I had to get to the bottom of it before I would talk about it because I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? And Arby's customers can now buy sweatsuits that smell like smoked meat.
Why would anybody
I
want this?
don't
I
know.
remember hearing about
Yeah,
this when
it doesn't
there's
really.
no way.
I don't think that's going to be a big seller. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you pack out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
And it's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We pick up the phone and we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
Charlie, how you doing?
I'm doing very good, thank you very much.
Well, we're excited to chat with you. You got some fun stuff for us today?
Well, I got some stuff. I don't know about that part, but
It'll be fun. Of course it'll be fun.
okay. Now, I think I told you this once a long, long time ago, but did you know that 15 tons of dry soil per acre pass through one earthworm each year?
That is
Holy
a lot.
cow.
So they're chewing it up on the front end and then putting it out on the back end?
It must be constantly
Nice.
24 hours a day for the life of the worm because
That's a lot.
very big to start with.
Yeah, that's a lot of dirt.
Sucks to be an earthworm.
It does, yeah. Thank goodness none of us are that.
Hey, then, did you know that the Russians are experimenting with bacteria that will eat the worn underwear of astronauts on long space missions.
No kidding.
Ew.
I guess you got to figure out how to get rid of them some way. I could probably give you some pointers because most of the underwear that I have look like them being eaten by something.
That's true.
I need new underwear.
You need some of this bacteria then.
I think I'm doing something.
Or be like we just don't wear any.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Swinging low.
TMI.
Okay. Hey, then Oreo cookies, you like them?
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Yes.
Okay. Oreo cookies double stuff
Yeah.
does not have double the filling.
It's not double?
That's
them
false
liars.
advertising.
Somebody is going to probably sue them now.
Okay, then I'll give you some facts. It's only 1.86 times bigger.
According to the evidence.
So when you're talking to your lawyer, they're giving some facts.
That's just not right.
It's not right at all.
That's why I have trust issues.
There'll be a law against that stuff.
It should be.
Then here's some facts about soda.
Okay.
It has toxic chemicals.
Ew.
Yep.
It can lower fertility.
Yeah.
May increase your risk of stroke.
Oh.
Oh.
Pump up your blood cholesterol.
Oh, no.
Make you dependent on sugar.
Yeah.
Lead to diabetes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Creates belly fat.
Yeah.
Jeez, there's just no
increases blood
positives.
pressure.
Well, but
Yeah.
it sure does taste good, though.
It tastes wonderful.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Drink it all the time.
I do, too. And I most of those things on the list are accurate.
I honestly don't drink much of it anymore.
Yeah, I don't drink as much as I used to, but
Well, I used to drink more when you put black velvet in it, but I don't do that anymore. It tastes pretty good that way, too.
did it. Nice.
Okay, then, speaking of booze, guess we weren't we, kind of?
Yeah, sort of,
you
yeah.
are. Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about soda.
But you mentioned booze.
You mentioned Black Velvet.
Okay, so we're officially then been talking about
Yeah,
booze.
we have.
Yeah. For the first time
Why
ever.
You know why you should drink Bloody Marys?
Why is that?
Why?
Because vodka's good for you,
Okay.
good for your heart,
Oh.
hair, dental care, skin care, reduces stress,
Really?
anti-inflammatory, and digestion.
Well, you were not the poster child for that.
I don't know. He's
I
all
drink
right.
Bloody Marys.
He's a specimen of health.
Uh-huh. Specimen, all right.
You got a question for me? Because that's all I got on
Oh,
this
yeah,
sheet.
yeah. All right, how about this one right here? How many pounds of raw material does it take to make one smartphone? How many pounds of material?
Oh.
5 pounds.
160 pounds of raw material
For one
Make
phone.
one of them little bones.
to make one smartphone.
Holy cow. No wonder they're so expensive.
Yeah, I don't know what these raw materials are or what they're doing with them, but apparently it's not a very efficient process, whatever it is.
Wow.
In a lot of ways, that's why you should get rid of all them. Get yourself a flip phone and join me.
You don't even have a flip phone, do you?
He does, but he doesn't know how to use it.
Oh. I was going to say, when did you
Yes,
get a
I
flip
do
phone?
have a flip phone.
Okay, I didn't even know you had that. You never gave
I
me your
don't know how
number.
to use it. It has nothing to do with it.
I was going to say, you never gave me your number. That's why I was confused. All right, well, Charlie, we'll call you next week. Maybe we'll call you on your flip phone
Hey, give me a fair warning ahead of time.
to learn how to answer it.
I'll get her charged up.
All right, bye,
Bye,
Charlie.
Daddy.
Bye, Flop. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can with a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie. Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Fewer than 1% of all Google searchers use the I'm feeling lucky button. Have you ever used that?
I don't think so.
So what that is you type in a search function, whatever, and then instead of hitting search, you hit I'm feeling lucky, and it'll just take you to whatever page they want to take you to.
Oh,
Less
I
than
didn't even
1%
know
of
that was a
people use
thing.
it.
Yeah.
It's because it feels insane to do something like that.
No,
so
I had
why
no
do they even
idea
have
that was
button?
even a thing.
All right, that is today's fun fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, RadioTravelGroup.com presents a news headline from somewhere in this world. Dateline Russia. A Russian actress has successfully boarded the International Space Station to film a movie in zero gravity. So we talked about that when she was preparing to go to outer space. I think she's still there. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe she's on her way back now. I don't know what the timeline is. I don't have her schedule. I know you probably think I should.
I think you should.
But I don't. That is a news headline from somewhere in this world. Or in this case, that one is out of this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A Florida woman accused of battering her boyfriend when he asked to cuddle. According to investigators, 45-year-old Kiesel Anthony was in bed with her boyfriend at about 2 a.m. Wednesday when the 42-year-old victim asked to cuddle with the defendant, and the defendant said no. Cops say that Anthony got mad at her boyfriend. Anthony is her last name, so it's very confusing. She got mad at the boyfriend for trying to cuddle and began yelling and screaming at him in their home. After throwing a fan at him, she then grabbed the pole from the fan and hit the victim in the back of the right leg.
So he wanted to snuggle, but she did not?
Yes.
Okay.
She's being held on $2,500 bond. Judge ordered her to have no contact with the victim. This all happened in February. This is a whole different thing. In February, Anthony was charged battering the same man. So this is the second time
dude,
now.
Run away, man.
And I'm just saying, by the way, she's now got to complete a 12-month domestic violence program.
Yeah, I would hope so.
If you're dating somebody and they're hitting you, that is a bad situation to be in.
Away.
Somebody will help you, by the way. Even if they say there's nobody out there for you, they're wrong. There's somebody out there for you. And nobody deserves to be hit. That's a bad, bad thing. It's today's Weird News, brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Now your moment of duh, brought to you by BetterResultsAdvertising.com. Police in Wisconsin are attempting to locate a $1,400 bronze sculpture of Humpty Dumpty sitting on a toilet.
Now, this is okay.
This is really weird.
I don't normally think that people who steal things have done, like the right thing, but this is something I would probably take.
No, you wouldn't. It was stolen from an art fair on the square in the vendor's booth. The vendor said she had been talking to a couple of guys who were lingering around her booth while she was setting things up. And then she turned around to do something else and came back. Oh, it was gone. The Humpty Dumpty on the toilet was gone. Police say they found security footage of the two men described by the vendor leaving the area. Guess what they had with them?
A Humpty Dumpty on a toilet.
Humpty Dumpty on a toilet. I don't know why. There's a bronze sculpture, $1,400 bronze sculpture of Humpty taking a dumpty. That doesn't make any sense to me. But it is today's.
I would buy this. I would.
I'm glad that it's stolen and you can't have it. It's today's moment of duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Heidi, are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Clearbrook Laurel Run, Pennsylvania. Clearbrook, 2 words.
Clearbrook, I'm
Laurel
going
Run,
to
Pennsylvania.
say is a golf course.
And you are incorrect. It is a rehab center. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
Thanks for playing. You don't win the prize today. Maybe tomorrow.
I like fake news or Florida better.
Yeah, I know you do. What did you have to guess on those?
I usually got them right.
I think you did. I don't remember. I see it's been so long. But that is how we play. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by timeforrehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. And I think this is just a really cool story. There's so many stories out there that are really good stories, but this one is just a really, really neat story. A boy with autism wished for friends on his birthday. He jumped for joy from the response. So Daniel Harrison, he's in England, wished for 2 things. He wanted to learn how to drive, and he wanted to make some friends. Daniel's my son, it says in a post, profoundly autistic. He doesn't have one friend. It's his birthday today.
That is so
and he had written
sad.
for 2 wishes, to learn to drive and to make some friends. Please wish him a happy birthday and show him that you care. Please share this. That's what Dad posted. And it was apparently something that many people decided they wanted to share. Just talking about it makes me kind of sad to think this little kid is going, oh, I don't have any friends. Well, he's got some now. The post went out to over 122,000 people. And there were some amazing people who responded back. Many people that you've never, ever heard of. But there's also some that are probably some noteworthy folks. Like a fellow by the name of Russell Crowe. You ever heard of him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that responded. How about Mark Hamill? Yeah.
Wow.
He also was one that responded. And many others. As you scroll through here, it's just really, really cool to see the number of people and some really cool people. And many of those really, really cool people are people you've never heard of, but they're really cool because they took time to say happy birthday to a boy who thought he had no friends. And he found out he's got a lot of friends. I think that's really cool. I've got a link to that story. It is in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.